Hello, Chad with Homewaters Real Estate, doing another Homewaters 360 with the Samsung Gear 360 camera. It allows you as the viewer to kind of look in 360 degrees and take in the entire scenery of where we're at right now. So if you're on a desktop, you may have to use your mouse to click around. If you're on your phone, you can actually usually just move your phone around as if you were in that spot. And kind of a cool angle that we're gonna use just to kind of try to put you folks in these spots that we get to enjoy on an almost daily basis. I stopped at this cabin that we had on the Manistee River. I'm actually on my way to a closing for it. This is on Portage Creek Road, which is right in the heart of the flies-only stretch of the river. We've had this one on the market for a long time. I think it's a real good example of a seller, being patient with a very unique, very special property, and sometimes that's what it takes if you have that kind of patience. Has 1,700 feet of frontage, 12 acres, 2-bedroom, small cabin with a screened porch. Nice cabin, but not overly large. And we had a hard time finding the right buyer for this property. We needed somebody who wanted ultimate privacy, who didn't mind traveling some gravel roads to get here, who didn't need a big lavish home, but just wanted a solid place to go, spend some time out in the woods, do some fly fishing. And it took us more than a year to do, but the right buyer came along, and the seller just, again, was firm. Not only not reducing price during the listing, but also being firm in the negotiations. So we were listed at $299. We're going to sell it at $290, and I think both the seller and buyer in the end are really happy with that price because we found the right buyer. The gentleman coming in is recently retired. He's an avid fly angler. He knows this water, knows how good it is. This is my favorite water on the whole system because it's very private. It doesn't get much pressure. Lots of good sized fish, just enough hatches to kind of get fish feeding on the surface a lot, but not so much where you have to compete against naturals all the time. So in a lot of ways, just absolutely perfect fly water here. The cabin was modest. Most people that we showed the property to, the cabin wasn't large enough for them, or they had family and friends they wanted to be able to house, so they would have had to do an addition or rebuild the cabin. The property was deed restricted against splitting from some old consumers power deed restrictions that are in place on some of these larger tracts on the Manistee. So it had its oddities, but we needed to find that buyer who saw value in everything that's here, including this spectacular winding frontage. There's a huge stand of pines on the north end of the property that's just gorgeous. And then again, just wanted a nice solid cabin to keep the rain off them while they're up hunting and fishing and enjoying northern Michigan. So good example of being patient in an era where I see a lot of realtors, we got 10 offers the first day, or I sold it before it hit the MLS. And that's rarely the best situation for the seller. If you priced a property and ended up with 10 offers in one day, you probably left some money on the table for your seller. Or if you sold it before it hit the MLS, then you didn't expose it to the full power of all the buyers out there, and likely they didn't get the best terms for the property. So if you have a real unique, a real special property, being patient can pay off. Obviously there's a point where you just overpriced and need to move, but if you know what you've got and it's reasonable to expect those kind of numbers at the high end, then be patient, and with any luck the buyer will come along and be attracted to the property, that sees value in everything that it has, and not be turned down by the things that it doesn't have maybe. So beautiful day. We've been hot as all get out the last few days, up in the mid 80s, and some rain came in last night, cooled things down. There's a nice breeze today. It's just absolutely gorgeous day to be able to take a few minutes on the river. If you get a chance to get up north, things are really shaping up nice. The water's warming up a little bit. Bugs are really hatching, so the fishing's been great in the evening. The lakes are warming up. Everybody's swimming now, other than the bay, which is still freezing cold. But just fun time to be up north. If you can get up here soon, hope you do, and hope you travel safe on your way up north. So if we can be of any help, let us know. Homewaters, we've got 14 agents that work for us around the state that are just fantastic people. First and foremost, they all take their job very seriously. They understand the scale of what we're given to do, which is represent buyers and sellers on what could be their largest financial transaction they're ever going to do. And so we're knowledgeable, we take it seriously, and take pride in the fact that we guide people through these very important decisions in their life. So if we can be of help, reach out. General email address is info@homewaters.net. Let us know what your needs are. I'll help put you in touch with the agent within the firm that's best suited to help you out. Anywhere from Midland to Mackinac to Muskegon, we can take care of you, whether it's on the water or off. hunting property, golf property, in-town home. It doesn't matter. We've got very qualified realtors that are excited to help you out. So look forward to hearing from you soon.